Hey guys, it's Sophie Jaffe from Philosophie. Today we are going to be making a new smoothie recipe because it's Monday. And this one's really special because it is for a juice bar here in California, in Orange County, called Jan's Health Bar. So we're just starting next week to sell our smoothie powders and coconut butters and honeys there. And we're really excited, and they wanted to collaborate on some new smoothies that were just for them, co-branded with our superfood. So they created these recipes, and now I'm going to share them here with you. So the first one is going to be their Chunky Monkey. So they're using our Cacao Magic. Cacao Magic has 10 grams of protein per tablespoon, just like all of our superfood blends. And cacao has hemp powder, raw hemp powder, the highest protein you can get for hemp we use. It's also sprouted and raw, so even easier to digest. And more protein by it being sprouted, less carbs. It has raw cacao powder, cacao nibs, so you'll notice the little crunchy parts that I just love. You leave that raw and not pressed down so that you can get that crunch. It's so good. We also use maca root powder. I love maca. You can read more about maca on my blog, but maca is really great for balancing hormone levels. It's also great for increasing libido and all kinds of other amazing things. Mostly I like it for energy levels. We also use mesquite, which is high in iron, high in protein. We use chia seeds, a great healthy fat, good for hair, skin, nails, protecting your organs. And then we also use reishi mushroom. So reishi is a mushroom used for thousands of years by Chinese doctors. And it's really incredible for increasing and helping your immune system fight off disease. It's high in antioxidants, again, to fight off disease and prevent disease from happening in the first place, and all kinds of other things. So look up reishi mushroom. I won't go on too long about that. So on to the Chunky Monkey. So what we're using today are bananas. You can use regular bananas or frozen. I have frozen bananas I'm going to use because I like that consistency. We're going to, of course, use Cacao Magic. We're going to use almond butter, or you could use peanut butter. And I'm actually today going to use, I have a raw almond butter from Trader Joe's, the crunchy one. And then I'm also going to use this powdered peanut butter just because then it'll actually have the peanut butter flavor. I got to get that laid off. So this is by Just Great Stuff. It's an organic, just powdered organic coconut butter. Almond butter. Oh my gosh, peanut butter. So Just Great Stuff, powdered peanut butter. And that'll just add that peanut butter flavor that we all love so much. So I'm doing a mix of that and unsweetened almond milk. I like using Trader Joe's almond milk when I don't make my own. It's very simple, just a few ingredients and no carrageenan. And I'm going to sweeten it with a little bit of vanilla stevia if it needs it. This is what I'm using. This is a really great brand. I'll put a link to it. It's the only stevia I've found that doesn't have that bitter aftertaste. So if you're looking for a good stevia, this is the brand I recommend. I'll put a link to that. Okay, so let's get started. I have ice in my blender. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Well, let's start with the milk. It's better to usually add the base first, consistency-wise. And then you can just add everything to it. I'm making double today, so don't worry about my measurements. I am using this for a photo and then also for myself, so I need to make a lot. So for your recipe, you'll do 8 ounces of almond milk. And then you'll do 2 tablespoons of Cacao Magic powder. And just remember, there's no sugar in any of my powders. None of the blends have any stevia or sugar or anything, so you do need to add a little bit of honey or agave or whatever you like to use for sweetener. Just be aware that there's no sugar in our blends, which is where a banana comes in handy. So I'm using 1 whole banana for this. So you could use a half or a whole. And then I'm doing a scoop of the powdered peanut butter for that great flavor, and then a tablespoon of almond butter. So you could just do 1 to 2 tablespoons of regular almond butter, peanut butter. Make sure it's organic. And voila. And again, I'm doubling this, so that's why I'm using a little bit more than what you're gonna be using. And now you see why it's the chunky monkey. Okay. So before I put the stevia in, I'm just gonna blend it and see what it tastes like without the stevia, and then I'll go back and add it if it needs it. All right, blending time. Let's see if it needs any sugar or sweetener. Get a spoon. So just taste it. Raw food is not a science. It's creative and fun, so have fun with it. Cool. I'm not gonna add anything. The banana sweetens it enough. The almond butter, peanut butter, all the flavors are so nice. Cacao, there's a perfect amount of cacao. I don't think it needs anything. If you want more sweetener, go for it. We have a Manuka honey on our website that I love. It's super healing, and it has all of our superfood blends inside the Manuka honey, so it's really energizing and fabulous. You could add that, or add a little bit of stevia. This is the cacao bee honey, the Manuka honey. So it has 2 cups of cacao magic in it. So you got all those great medicinal properties of reishi and cacao and maca and mesquite and everything I described, plus the Manuka honey, which is super healing. So check that out if you haven't yet. Great drizzled on dessert. It's great by the spoonful before a workout. Great for energy levels. So highly recommend. So yeah, this is perfect. I'm gonna pour it into a glass and you're gonna get up. Have an awesome day. Happy Monday.